I want you guys to pay very close attention and remember this name. And the name is Jordon Tristan Walker. And apparently Jordon Tristan Walker is more than likely going to be out of a job very, very soon, if not already. And if he's not out of a job, then that's going to really, really say something very interesting about his employer being Pfizer, being a pharmaceutical company. Based on the information that was just recently revealed through a Project Veritas video upload with some undercover investigating about a new video from Project Veritas surfaced online and quickly gaining traction. Terms here being thrown around of gain of function, but more importantly, Jordon Tristan Walker, his secrets, his mannerisms, the almost villain-like laughter and giggles as he discusses the inner workings of the company that he works for, granted being alleged Pfizer employee. Jordon Tristan Walker here is seen recorded by political activist James O'Keefe's Project Veritas publishing a video January 26, which, if proven true, could lead to a lot of complications for pharma giant Pfizer. The undercover video shows a man who the far-right activist group claims is a senior Pfizer employee, stating that the pharma giant is exploring the possibility of mutating the SARS-CoV-2 virus responsible for causing C-19 for future preparedness, if you choose to believe that. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail here, but I do have another channel for various reasons. Link in the description. Go check it out, where I will be reviewing this entire video. And we can talk about that more. Any questions you guys have about separate channels, growing channels, creating channels, making money from YouTube channels, as well as, my stance and my position about my 2023 predictions: diversity and security and cash flow. Diversity, security, cash flow. Executing on that as we speak. So if you guys got any questions, you want to know more, especially if you're a creator and you want to know more about diversity, security, and cash flow, because just because you have a backup, another channel, especially on one particular platform, it won't necessarily serve as a backup if you don't know how to set it up correctly. And although there are other platforms out there that could potentially allow you the ability to maintain your visibility, and continue to create and share, we know that those other platforms don't provide the viewership and the reach nor the monetization that YouTube does. Granted, Project Veritas is probably by the time you see this video, they're probably over 10 million views on Twitter. So Twitter could be another possibility. The monetization on Twitter is not there, although I don't think that's Project Veritas's primary focus and primary goal. But even still, we know how Elon Musk is, and at any given time, he could choose to ban you, and you wouldn't be able to create this content and share this information. So if anybody has any questions they want to know, I'm an open book. I'll let you guys know. Reach out to me, contact me. But the link is in the description for the full review of Jordon Tristan Walker, this alleged Pfizer employee, seemingly. I'll save this for the other video. Just go check it out. But like I said, remember the name Jordon Tristan Walker. But these are warning signs. Like, in my opinion, this is a warning sign that I can easily identify and say, this young man is about to be fired. If he really is a Pfizer employee, he's about to be fired. And perhaps he may just disappear. I don't know altogether. I don't know if I'd really want to mess with those guys like that. I'm really kind of confused and wondering how he got into this position for a variety of reasons, but we can discuss that on the other video. But also, like I said, if he actually is in fact a PFIZER employee and he maintains his position, it's going to be real interesting to see how they move forward, how they move past this. You know, it's always a question, is how do we get past this? You know, granted, these folks are claiming to prepare for the future, but I wonder really what their preparation is for. Again, we'll cover that in the other video. Please go check it out. Link in the description. But with that being said, folks, you have to be able to understand and realize the situations that you may be in or could potentially put yourself in, and identify these signals and these warning signs like we have here, where, you know, you're walking into a disastrous situation. I think hindsight, after this information is published and revealed, and this individual is made aware of his viral YouTube video debut, he will then realize, hindsight, the warning signs that he perhaps ignored before, you know, before finding himself in this situation. But this goes beyond just PFIZER. This goes beyond Jordon, Tristan Walker, and it goes beyond anything that we're going to discuss. Like I said, link in the description for Jordon Tristan Walker's video and my reaction, my review. But it goes beyond any of that, because we got to take this on down to like a granular level and understand and realize the implications, the warning signs, the triggers, the indicators of possible failures and collapse and pain, for the most part, you know, for lack of better words, to borrow from what Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell used as his adjective to describe how people were going to feel because of what's going on, pain. So let's use this as an example from someone else's experience. Like I said, we'll wait and see what actually comes to fruition from this big shocking reveal. But you know, if he does in fact lose his job, if he does in fact get fired, if he does in fact face legal consequences for sharing and leaking this information, possibly by PFIZER, which, you know, their legal team is probably got a black card, infinite dollars. So, you know, that would be a tough legal battle to even want to try to fight. You know, just go ahead and just bend over and take it, basically. No lube on that one. He'll put you in the cage with the monkeys. But we need to be paying attention to the warning signs that are out there that could potentially land people in positions of unemployment as a result of their actions, or some retaliation or changes that the company are going to make to these employees, to these workers. But some of this is self-inflicted. I put up a video earlier today about just that very simple fact of self-inflicted harm amongst workers and employees that are finding themselves waking up to very, very bad news, which is ironic that I titled it "Waking Up to Very Bad News," and then I see this video, which this Jordon Tristan Walker person is probably waking up to bad news, and these folks are seeing no money in their bank account. I guess it's really just, some people say everything happens for a reason, and I guess it's just really strange and odd, now that I'm thinking about it, hindsight, how these two coincided together. And I had no clue until somebody shared this on a comment on that video, asking me if I saw Project Veritas's video. But it's just that, folks. There's going to be folks out there waking up to bad news with no money in their bank accounts, no jobs, job loss, unemployment, unnecessary stress, anxiety, and increased burden during these high inflation days, high prices, recession, job loss, job layoffs. The list goes on and on. let alone you got people out here like Jordon, Tristan, Walker putting themselves in positions to lose their jobs. I don't want you guys to do the same. I don't want you guys to fall victim to any of these possible negative outcomes. So please be aware, be conscious, be mindful. Try to do all you can to stay employed, to increase your income. Make sure you're spending less than you make, budgeting, eliminating debt, saving and investing. But at the same time, building diversity, security, and cash flow for the likelihood that at any given time you could see a disruption due to no fault of your own, because I've got videos where there have been several people that I've come across here lately that have lost their jobs and lost their paychecks and lost their employment and found themselves in really bad situations due to no fault of their own. It's just changes in the economy, changes in business, and changes just overall. Again, any questions, comment, feel free. Link in the description. Go check out the full review, full reaction. And you guys take care. Be safe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.